Hi all. Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. I missed you guys. Yes, I went away for my weekend jaunt. It was absolutely fabulous. It was very relaxing. It's the first vacation I've had since, I think, March. And I was in desperate need of it without even realizing it. But the weather was fabulous. The food was amazing. And we had a great time. A quick note to the person who left the message that they had something for Finn and they wanted an address to send it. Unfortunately, I can't give you an address, but as I explained before, if you'll donate money to the coffee fund and let me know that it's for Finn, it will be spent on Finn. And thank you for thinking of him. So we're going to cover just a few stories. These are stories that went on while I was on vacation and some that are a little newer. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Let's go. First story, Catherine released a trailer for the Christmas event at Westminster Abbey. You know, the one that I did the video on where it showed them reacting with all the people and all the kids in the church. And of course, what happens? Meghan Markle suddenly pops up. She was with a bodyguard and she put on in almost 70-degree weather, which is quite warm. She had on boots and a hat and gloves, and she tried supposedly to go incognito shopping, but of course she was, and I'm air quoting here, papped. And there was a lot of backlash because we all know that's how Harry and Meghan behave, right? As soon as something is going on with the royal family, Meghan immediately has to do something to try to bring the attention back to her. Right? That's just what she does. So she called the paparazzi, the pictures came out, immediately everybody knew what she was wearing, where it came from, blah, blah, blah. And the only way that could possibly have happened is if Meghan was the one who told them. I mean, really, it's a total setup. And credit goes to the body language guy for the above photo. Now, I'm questioning why there was only one person taking the photos, why there's no photos of her getting into a car or how she was traveling, no photos of her in the shop. It's just weird. The photographer is somebody who usually doesn't do paparazzi shots. So who thinks he just happens to be standing out there and he just happens to look at this person above and goes, ooh, that's Meghan Markle. Let me take some photos. And a pair wrote on Twitter that after the pap shot coincidentally appeared as the same day as the IT promo for Catherine's Christmas special, that she wouldn't be surprised if pictures suddenly start popping out while the Christmas special is airing. I wouldn't be surprised either, Lana. This story was then seen and states that the security guard took the photos and that's why he's not in them, which makes total sense. No bodyguard worth his salt would let a pap guy get this close. So the story is the guard took the photos because after walking around for an hour, nobody papped her. Because let's face it, these people don't sit around waiting for her to pop up. The story is she then gave the photos to the guy who released them. And his website says clearly that he does work in Australia, so you have to wonder if there's some truth to this story. All right, moving on. It's being reported that all of this, the Christmas special, the way Catherine and William looked, you know, that plus the fact that for Catherine's up-and-coming 40th birthday, she made the cover of People magazine in the United States. That this is all putting Meghan under pressure. I believe that too. Now, on another note, everybody's talking about the fact that William and Catherine put out their Christmas card and Charles and Camilla put out their card, and Sophie and Edward put out a beautiful card as well. Why hasn't Harry and Meghan done that? Well, I think that Neil Shong is right. Either number one, they're holding back because they want to get paid for it and they're holding out for the best money, which if you remember, I told you before, they're going to want to be paid for that. And B, they think that everybody is so desperate to see her. They think that by holding it back, it will create more interest when actually most people just aren't that interested anymore. The articles coming out are backing up that story that they're going to release the picture like on the 23rd or the 24th for maximum impact. But again, people really are totally losing interest in them and their kids. I mean, you don't want to share, then don't. Lana Pear also pointed out in her previous comment that even if Harry and Meghan put up a Christmas card, it'll be blurry or it'll be a picture of the back of the head. So what difference does it make? But I believe what Betty Wrights wrote, when you see these guys coming, best just to hold up a cross. Now, this next story was really stupid, actually. It said that Harry and Meghan are just inseparable and they love life as a family of four ever since the baby was born. They just can't get enough of each other. I find that very interesting when in this picture it's simply Meghan and her bodyguard. Put that together with another blind item that just came out. And we all know that blind items are pretty spot on, and it says it feels like the illiterate one's favorite bodyguard spends more time with her alone than her husband does. And finally, our last story is that Prince Harry and Meghan donated to the town's Christmas parade. Apparently, this is the first annual car Christmas parade in Montecito. So, of course, Scooby-Doo had to put something up that Meghan and Harry donated towards the first ever car parade and that the neighborhood lined the streets with cars. But it was also reported that Meghan and Harry were the first ones to donate. Ooh. They look like nice, normal neighbors just getting out and doing a little Christmas parade. And I thought, where do Harry and Meghan fit in with this? Yeah, there you go. Yes, Meghan would totally fit in with these women. And I'm going to end this video with a picture of Tigger standing on top of my curio cabinet. He really is a beautiful cat. He looks very healthy for a 15-year-old cat, I might add. So cute. So what do you guys think? Was this picture just taken accidentally by a photographer that just happened to be standing right outside the shop where Meghan was shopping? Or do you believe it was a setup? Because I do. What do you think about the insinuation that something's going on between Meghan and her bodyguard? And finally, what do you think about the Montecito parade? Do you think Meghan and Harry fit in with that crowd? Don't forget to leave those comments below. You know how I love to read them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future uploads. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Gab. Don't forget you can email me. To those who donated to my coffee fund, thank you very much. And as always, you guys have a great day.